This is the Quarantine Chronicles, hosted by Justice Hall.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just wanted to let you guys know about a new series that I'm going to be starting on my channel called the Quarantine Chronicles. I'm going to be interviewing people from all over the world, getting their stories on how they have dealt with the coronavirus and this time of quarantine and lockdown. So if you are interested in participating and sharing your story, I will leave the details and the information regarding the questions and the sign up for that in the description for today's video. Be looking out for that. Again, it's the Quarantine Chronicles, hosted by the one and only Justice. Stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoy. Now let's get to the video. All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just My Thoughts. We are continuing with our 5-part series, and today is part 4. We are in the home stretch for 10 things to make a relationship work. Today we're talking about number 7 and number 8. Let's dive in. Number 7, space versus separation. Every relationship needs space. Each person should have time designated for self. Without this breathing room, you run the risk of becoming bored or annoyed with your relationship. You do not have to do everything together. No one is going to think your relationship is any less serious just because they don't see you and your significant other together all the time. Now, anyone that has been in a relationship for an extended period of time knows that sometimes you just need to be in a room by yourself. Okay, just a little distance, a little space. I've seen the new fresh couples that are all cuddled up and huggy and kissy, and to those people I say, bah humbug. No, I'm just playing. It's beautiful. You know, when you're enjoying each other's space, it's a beautiful thing, and you want that. However, having time away from your partner is a beautiful thing. That's why they say absence makes the heart grow fonder. Girls' night out, guys' night out, man cave. These are all things to do to enjoy time with people of like mind, your girlfriends. You know, you guys go out, have a couple glasses of wine, get massages, go to the massage parlor or the nail shop and everything like that. And you do your girl thing, you have your girl conversations and you talk about us guys. You know, that's you kind of just letting loose and being free and just enjoying that company outside of the house, outside of your relationship. Guys, we have the man cave where we go, we drink our beer, we play pool, we play video games, and we just kind of chop it up. Talk to guys like guys talk to guys. You know, it's not that we are frustrated or anything like that. It's just as good to spend that time with your boys, with your friends, separate from your partner. Okay, that space is good. The space is needed. That space helps. We're in the time of Corona, where everything's on lockdown, where everyone's quarantined. Most people are working from home. So you're spending a lot of time in the same place with your partner. There's really nothing fresh, nothing new, because you're doing the same thing every day. You're seeing the same things every day. So it can be a little tense. I think they did a research and they said that domestic violence has gone up, depression has gone up, all these different things have gone up during coronavirus because people are just on edge because they're constantly seeing the same person, the same people doing the same things every single day. So in the regular world, in the world outside of COVID, we don't have to worry about this so much, but that just goes to show you, reiterate, that space is needed. Conversely, if you two spend minimal time together and you can't stand each other when you are together, then maybe you don't need to be together. You need to separate. Okay, so you don't want to go to the extremes where you're just not spending any time with your significant other. You see them, but it's like, oh, okay, hey, what's up? Nothing much. How was your day? Good. And then you go on about your separate days and your separate ways. There's really no real relationship there. And then if you are planning to spend time together, but you spend time together and your mind is not focused on your partner in that moment, or you're like, oh, this is so boring, or you get on my nerves. I don't want to be around you. I want to go back to, my time away from you. That's when you need to start thinking about going your separate ways, because the relationship at that point is not good. It's not working out anymore. There's no more bright spots. There's no more happy moments or anything like that. And you don't want to get to that place. So have your space, your time with your friends, or even just by yourself, where you just, okay, I'm going to take an hour, 2 hours a day to just spend by myself, read a book, watch some, YouTube clips or something, whatever it is that entertains you. But then also I'm going to make sure that I devote some time to my partner. So that's number 7, space versus separation. Number 8, get over here. Think, key, speak. Anyone that's in the Navy, I don't know if they use it in the Army, Marines, or Air Force, but we use this in the Navy. Think, key, speak. How many times have you had to go back and apologize for saying something you didn't really want to say? If only you would have taken a few seconds to think, you wouldn't have had that problem. In any situation where emotions are enraged, you should always assume your voice is going out over an intercom or a loudspeaker. You should think about what you're going to say, key the mic, and then speak clearly and directly. The more time you allow yourself to think, the less time you will have to spend apologizing for things you didn't want to say. I'm pretty sure that this has tripped up most people. That heat of the moment when the filter is just off and the emotions are just ripping through that filter. That's when a lot of relationships are tested, in that moment of heat. When things are happy and shiny and wonderful and lovely, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about the filter or saying things that you don't mean. It's when you're sad and upset or annoyed that you have to think about what you're going to say, key the mic, and then speak clearly and directly. Apologizing is tough because most people don't like admitting that they said something wrong or did something wrong. So the more time you take to think about, okay, let me, one, get my composure, and then say what the problem is, then I can minimize saying those hurtful things to my partner that I really don't mean. Or saying those hurtful things that, every relationship needs to incorporate euphemisms. So even if there's something that your partner did or forgot to do or said or forgot to say that annoys you and pisses you off, you need to find a euphemistic, nice way of responding. That will save you a lot of trouble in your relationship. Well, I'm just blunt. You can't just be blunt and have a good relationship. You need to know how to hold your tongue. You need to know how to talk to your partner with respect and without letting your emotions get out of hand. You can still say what you need to say clearly and directly without being nasty and mean. So your bluntness is just an excuse for you to be nasty. it doesn't work. It doesn't help the situation. So anytime you're in a position where your emotions are rising up, and this is tough, controlling your emotions is tough, especially if that other person is spitting at you, just hitting you with a lot of heaviness and nastiness, and they're saying those trigger words and taunting you. They want you to react. Think about what you're going to say. Key the mic, and then speak clearly. This one's going to take some practice, Justice. It's going to take a lot of work. I know. I have issues with it as well. I'm a pretty chill guy, but sometimes my emotions, they well up. So, making a relationship work requires putting in work. Okay, so that's number 7, space versus separation. And number 8, think, key, speak. It's just my thoughts. All right, let me know your thoughts regarding these two. Do you think they're possible to do or impossible when it comes to controlling your emotions? What are your thoughts regarding the space and separation? Do you think that couples should do everything together? Share your thoughts, your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching and sticking with me through parts 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we shall conclude our 5-part series for 10 things to make a relationship work in the next video. All right. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Remember, whatever you do, do it justice.